Oh gosh, he's old enough to be my son. I mean, if we lived 2 million years ago then.
Because when I play cello, it's basically the same kind of thing. I make love to my cello.
Okay.
His early music education was his mama shouting, "You wanna eat today? Practice like you mean it." Hello ladies, and welcome back to the channel, Healing Decibel. Today, before we start, I just want to ask a brief question. How do you know that a man in front of you is Italian? Well, my answer to that would be, apart from constantly screaming, "Si, si, si," and licking his gelato al cioccolato, the dead giveaway would be the shoes. Of course, those soft brown loafers with upturned noses.
Non più avrai questi bei pennacchini.
Dear ladies, welcome to the channel, Healing Decibels, and the most inappropriate music comparison you didn't know you needed. Let's go. Imagine a duet, a young and handsome Italian man singing "Time to Say Goodbye," while another, slightly older, Southern European gentleman dry humps his cello in the background like a possessed flamenco dancer. Honestly, I'd pay to see that twice. Today, we will witness a battle, so hot, so musical, and so confusing that you'll laugh, cry, and possibly dump your boyfriend. It's a war between two men, the one you'd introduce to your parents, and the one you never speak of again, but still think about every full moon. In a world where most musicians go unnoticed, one man took the cello and turned it into a weapon of mass destruction. I mean seduction. Sat politely at a Tuscan villa, waiting for applause. This is not just a comparison, it's a generational class war. Old money versus no money. Wine versus rakija. Emotionally fluent peasant versus Tuscany's most eligible trust fund. So let's start at the beginning. Hauser was born in Croatia, somewhere where cows outnumber people, and the local school had just one piano and no heating. He didn't grow up with private tutors and rooftop yoga. He grew up with goats, discipline, and raw survival instincts. He's not classy, oh no, he's not subtle. But he has something Matteo will never have. Great social intelligence and street-level charm that can disarm an entire room of snobs, housewives, and world leaders.
What is your secret ingredient?
Well, you gotta be charming.
Okay.
You gotta be confident
Okay.
and smooth,
Smooth. Okay.
slick,
Okay.
and romantic.
And romantic, of course, yeah. We can go without that.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he's not subtle, nor is he classic. Back in the day, he escaped his small Croatian village using a cello case as a sled. His early music education was probably his mama shouting, "You want to eat tonight? Practice like you mean it!" Comment below. Like if you've ever had inappropriate thoughts during a cello solo. So now let's talk about Matteo. He's handsome, ethereal, and perfectly boring. He loves his Bulgari jewelry and his Bulgari wine, and also composing music in posh, minimalist villas in Tuscany. Born into the marble halls of Italian high society, raised by Andreabocelli herself. Himself. Herself? Andrea? Is this a man or a woman? I guess it's a man. And possibly taught manners by a group of Vatican cardinals. He's got good hair, good posture, and a face that says, "My olive oil is artisanal, and I silently judge your outfit."
Non ti andrai farfallone amoroso.
His last name opens all the doors, but he still says "grazie mille" as he steps over the peasants and commoners. He probably uses linen napkins when having a meal, and folds them too. At the same time, Hauser eats with his hands, drinks with his enemies, and sleeps with your nutritionist and your yoga advisor. He walks into any room, be it Hollywood or a dive bar in Zagreb, and owns it. And that's what makes him dangerous. Not the abs or his cello, it's the social intelligence, the peasant-born survival instinct, masked under sunglasses and sexual confidence. I was trained as a lawyer, and believe it or not, the first and most important rule I learned in law school was not about torts or contracts. It was this: sex sells.
Would you rate yourself as a boyfriend on a scale from 1 to 10?
Fantastic. The best lover you can ever get.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that?
Well, if you see me play cello,
Okay.
that's not even 1%, you know? This is like, you can have a little preview of what's going on. Because when I play cello, it's basically the same kind of thing. I make love to my cello.
Okay.
And it's very a sensual, a romantic experience. And, you know, if your cello is alive, if your cello becomes a female body, it's even more sensual.
So, Italy or Croatia? Old money or new money? Hauser or Matteo? Share in the comments and let's discuss. He's old enough to be my son. I mean, if we lived 2 million years ago, that is.